Well, greetings, adventurers. This is Kaz of the Wormforge, and today I have for you a complete guide on how to take on the Apostle of Myrkul fight. The Apostle of Myrkul, for those of you who don't know, is a very well-rounded boss fight that has extremely high AoE damage, single target damage, sustain, and also a lot of adds for the fight as well. And so it ends up being one of, if not the hardest fight in Act 2 on honor mode difficulty, and especially playing solo, you will find yourself struggling and stressing out a lot over this fight. So I want to save you guys some time, I want to save you guys some suffering and pain as we go through a full-on fight against the Apostle of Myrkul by ourselves as a hexadin. And we do make some mistakes, but the build is secure enough, or at least the itemization and the tips here are going to be secure enough that even with a little bit of leeway for mistakes or bad luck, you should be able to beat the Apostle of Myrkul. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, so the Apostle of Myrkul fight starts at the bottom of the Mind Flayer colony beneath the Moonrise Towers, and for those of you who don't know, when you first encounter Ketheric Thorm, you can actually speech check him to make the fight far easier, to actually skip the fight, and then when you get down to the second fight with Ketheric Thorm, where he will turn into the Apostle of Myrkul, you can do a persuasion check of DC 18, and then have him just kind of skip that part of the fight, throw himself in the pit, and immediately turn into the avatar of Myrkul. That's a really good thing to do. It'll save you a lot of time. I kind of fucked it up on honor mode, so you're gonna see me fight Ketheric Thorm and then the Apostle afterwards, the full fight. But yeah, just keep in mind that you can skip those things if you are clever and you have high persuasion and you roll up good. Now, when it comes to the actual fight itself, we're gonna detail kind of the kit of the Apostle of Myrkul, as well as some of the details for the battle. The first thing is that Aylin, if you have captured or freed her, she will be there, and so long as she is captured, Ketheric will be invulnerable, he will not be able to be killed. But you have to use the help action to free her, and the easiest way to do that is by getting our lovely little friend Scratch, turning him invisible, and then bringing him up to Aylin, and he is one of the few familiars that can use the help action. So basically for free, we're able to help her without wasting our actual player character's action economy, which is very helpful for the fight. Alright, so now let's go over the Apostle of Myrkul stats. On honor mode difficulty, the Apostle is going to be level 11. It has 390 HP, 20 AC. It's going to have 25 strength, 22 con, and 25 charisma, so its saving throws are extremely high for strength, con, wisdom, and charisma. It's got a +7, +2, +6, +2, +7, +11. You do not want to make the Apostle do charisma saving throws, or really any of the other main ones. Its resistances are going to be completely resistant against all slashing damage, all piercing damage, only non-magical bludgeoning damage, and then all necrotic, all code, and immune, completely immune to poison damage. So if we use a physical damage type, we want it to be bludgeoning, and if we use an elemental damage type, it can be anything except for code damage. When it comes to conditions, the Apostle has an aura called Myrkul's Presence that is going to bone chill you. It will prevent you from healing whatsoever while you are within about 15 feet of the Apostle of Myrkul. You're able to move out of that distance, especially if you have mobile. You can make an attack onto Myrkul, and then you don't have to worry about opportunity attacks. You can move outside of his aura, and then you can heal. But if you're right in front of him, you cannot heal, so keep that in mind. He does have legendary resistance. We're not going to worry about that since we're playing a martial. And then he also has some really powerful abilities. Primarily, Consume the Faithful is one of the most annoying things. He will be able to consume a necromite's soul and gain the ability cast Finger of Death. And if it is on Tactician or above, he will gain 8d8 hit points back. But with this ability, the Apostle has infinite sustain. If you are playing solo, you need to make sure that you have some sort of anti-heal, or you deal an insane amount of Nova and burst damage. Otherwise, he will be able to out-sustain you over the course of the fight. He's going to be able to constantly cast Finger of Death, and he's going to have constant healing, which is really annoying. Alright, so going over the attacks and abilities for the Apostle of Myrkul, the first one is called Call of the Damned. It does 3d10 necrotic damage and a very large AoE, and this is a strength save. So if you fail it, you're going to get pulled in and you will take necrotic damage. If you have the Boots of Striding or something else that's going to prevent you from being moved, you will basically auto pass the save here and you will take very little damage. His next ability is called Code Embrace. If you disarm him, he will have an unarmed attack that does 2d8 plus 7 plus 46 cold damage. Honestly, that still hits quite hard, so I would avoid disarming him. I would avoid being in melee in general. His Gaze of the Dead, which is going to be the legendary action we just talked about. This does 48 plus spellcasting mod necrotic damage, so 48 plus 7 necrotic damage, and also it will frighten you on a failed constitution saving throw. Absolutely brutal. If you get frightened by this, like, you're basically screwed for the fight. So again, protection from evil and good is key. It is critical so that you don't get frightened. Now, for his main attack, he has the Scythe of Myrkul, which does 2d12 plus 7 slashing damage, but if it's his turn, he will be using the Reaper's Scythe attack, which is an AoE swing. It does 2d12 plus 7 plus 3d6 necrotic damage. It will swing in a very large arc and knock back enemies on a failed strength save. That's going to be all of his attacks. You can tell his melee attacks are really nasty, and so we want to avoid those. The AoE attack, his ranged attack, Call of the Damned, is way less damage. It's way more doable to deal with, especially because we can have the Boots of Striding. So I would highly recommend taking the mobile feat so that you can kite out the Apostle of Myrkul. You don't have to worry about opportunity attacks. It's very helpful. If you have high enough AC, you probably don't even have to worry about opportunity attacks anyways. But I really think mobile just makes it such a stress-free process. Into the actual build itself, we are at level 10. We are 6 levels of Hexblade Warlock, 4 levels of Oathbreaker Paladin. This is for a build called the Sungjin Wu build, or the Shadow Monarch build, that I'm going to have a video on later on in probably a couple days. And this is featuring the use of Undead Revenants as well as Control Undead to take control of the Dark Justiciar Crusader to have an Egress level super powerful summon in Act 2. But honestly, the level spread, if I had to optimize it further, we would want 1 level of Hexblade and 9 levels of Paladin. I'll actually have a build in the description below that you could fully follow along. It's going to be slightly different from this because this is way less optimal. This is what we were just using as we were playing through our auto mode run. Now, for our actual itemization, you can see here we are primarily focused on having extremely high armor class so that we can avoid all of the attacks of the Necromites as well as the melee attacks from the Apostle, while also having a very good bonus to hit on our Doomhammer. We want to be very consistent with our damage output and apply the Bone Chill effect every single turn. And so for our itemization, we have the Dark Justiciar helmet, which is going to give us covert critical. While obscured, the number we need to roll a crit is increased by 1, and we get a +1 to Constitution saving throws. We have Cloak of Protection and the Ring of Protection, giving us a +1 to our AC and a +1 to our saves. Now, we did an exploit to get the helldusk armor. We cheesed Raphael early level. There is a video guide from Evelyn Morgana. I'll put a link in the description on how to get the helldusk armor early. But if you use plate armor +1 or +2, your AC will be 23 or 24 respectively. That will still be high enough that once you're hasted, you should almost never get hit, or pretty much never get hit by the Necromites. They only have like a +7 to hit. So that should be fine enough if you don't want to use the helldusk armor. Alternatively, you know, if you have a tank, if you're playing with multiple characters and you're not doing a solo run, you can just have your frontliner equip a shield, and then +1, a +1 plate armor plus a shield is 23 AC or 21 AC, which will be exactly the same as this helldusk armor and get you up to 25 AC if you have the other items equipped. For our gauntlets, we have the Gloves of the Automaton, which give us the Circuitry Interface class action that's going to give us advantage on all our attack rolls no matter what as a bonus action for 10 turns. This is really helpful for increasing our reliability to hit. The Boots of Striding, they are going to give us immunity to being moved or knocked prone while we're concentrating on a spell. So these are really crucial. I didn't mention it, but the Ketheric Form fight, Really, it's not that hard. If you have high AC, he basically can't do shit to you, but the only thing you have to worry about is that if you hit him, he can use his reaction to try and knock you prone to disrupt your turn. If you have the Boots of Striding and you are concentrating on a spell, you cannot be knocked prone, therefore it does nothing to you. Now, I make the mistake and forget to concentrate on a spell before we do that in the fight, but even still, it's a really great item to have. Just try to remember you need to concentrate on a spell for this. Additionally, we have the Whispering Promise so that whenever we get healing, we're going to constantly need to burn through consumables for this fight because we're fighting by ourselves. We will get the Bless effect for 2 turns. So basically, we're going to have permanent Bless in the actual Apostle fight because we're going to constantly be kiting to get ourselves back some healing. And the key way that we're able to kite Myrkul, despite being a melee character, is by having the mobile feat. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Evade opportunity attacks. So if you have the mobile feat, which we took as our second feat, then when we do a melee attack, even if we don't hit, we do not provoke opportunity attacks from our target. They become sluggardly. And so no matter what, we're able to hit Myrkul and then kite back and get out of his Bone Chill aura and then heal ourselves while also preventing him from healing because we applied Bone Chill to him. And so basically, we will be able to out-sustain this boss, and we can take our time to kill him rather than having to rush and deal a ton of Nova damage to burst him down before he can get healing. And so that's kind of the game plan for the build. We go in, we swing as hard as we can, as much as we can. We're going to burn through all of our haste potions. We're going to burn through a lot of our superior potions and other healing potions. Oh, and we have the periaptive wound closure to maximize the healing, so we don't even have to roll. If we drink a potion of superior healing with this equipped, we're getting 40 healing back, which is absolutely huge for the fight. This is how we are able to out-sustain the Myrkul fight. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the guide. So let's get straight into the actual fight itself. We got 25 AC, and then if we're hasted, we got 27, and if we're shielded, we got 32. So that should be pretty good for this fight. We'll see how it goes. We are gonna prep up. We already threw down a speed pot. We're gonna cast flight on ourselves. We are going to throw a potion of invis at our bud over here. Make them invisible. Then we run up.
There you are. But perhaps you hope to
and start the fight.
I will kill you with.
And while that's happening, we have our buddy just run over here.
Right up to here. Now we're good to go.
All right. So hopefully I have enough movement to get over to the mind flip. Seem like it. Oh boy. Does not seem like it. Yeah, we're just short. Oh my god. Was this a fucking bullshit? This is awkward. Alright, already off to a great start, a fantastic start. We're gonna go ahead and cast Bless on 12. Unfortunately, the other two are away. Maybe we don't need cast Bless here. Maybe we just pop a potion of speed here. That way we can get in range, we can kill this dude, hopefully. I mean, hopefully he doesn't just arm us immediately. That would be unfortunate. No, we're gonna throw a potion at ourselves. Bless ourselves. Okay, we're blessed. Chances of us getting charmed is much less likely now. Yes, we saved against it. Means we get another attack at it. Boom. See what he does. Hopefully, if he mind blasts us, as long as we save against it, we should be fine. Our hit saves, they're not great. Yeah, wow, they're really not great, huh? See what he does. Oh boy. Ooh, tries to cast Mind Blade on me. That's Extra lights are right around. Look at the door. Just trying to get range. Then we have Aylin, Moonbeaming. Oh, she missed. I don't know how she could possibly miss freaking into like around that like 11 HP. That's crazy. Ah, damn, we're charmed. Alright, well, that sucks. We're gonna go over to Ketherick then. smack him. Only a 50% chance. Really bad, so we're gonna go ahead and pop oil accuracy. Now we're at a 60% chance. We could use our circuit interface. We're gonna save that for next turn. Maybe we should have used it now, to be honest. Oh no, we were able to hit him. Oh, he knocked us prone. Oh, we're not concentrating. Oh shit. Okay, I might be in. Oh, what the hell's going on? Damn it, we're not concentrating on a spell. What the fuck are we not Oh, what are we doing, man? Alright, he killed himself. Good. Alright, we gotta make sure we concentrate on a spell. Oh, do I concentrate? Probably less. Oh, beautiful hit. Okay, knocked her down. Oh my goodness, and he's about to absolutely kill her. Disadvantage because we are blinded. Really, really fucking unfortunate. But we can counteract that with circuit interface. Now it's a straight row. Gotta make sure to get to the speed potion by the end of this turn. Oh my god, really? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. He's bone chilled. Not that that matters so much. Maybe we can get a crit here. Okay, or we can miss. That works too. Alright, and then what we want to do here is just go right over it. Okay, we're not. I swear we're on top of it. I swear to God, where is it? What the fuck? We're gonna be lethargic. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. We're literally standing on top of the haste potion. I guess we're a little bit off. Man, that is so unfortunate. Okay, well, goes down. We're gonna have to deal with one turn of being lethargic, which is fine, because he's not changed form yet. The damage is just gonna be a process of going up and down. Useless. Well, she did a little bit. She doesn't like her. We can give her that much. Now we're doing very little damage because we don't actually run Great Weapon Master on this build. Dungeon Wounds build is more of a dual wielding one-handed weapons, and so we're doing very little because we're used to our Shadow Blade. But we have the Bone Chill, which means once we get to the Apostle fight, we no longer have to worry about stupid bullshit, stupid healing shenanigans. As long as we get a hit in and we apply Bone Chill, like, and because we have form of Artifice, we should always have advantage no matter what, unless we are blind, which we're no longer blinded, so that's good. And Aylin took a crit for us, which is great. Where it really becomes 1v30. Our AC is high enough that these necromites don't really do much to us. They're not really of any concern. Only crits are what we have to worry about. And there is enough of them though, like if there's 20 necromites, then we're gonna get rid like once per turn, so their numbers will eventually come too much. Should we burn a shield here? No, we are healthy enough. We'll take it. They don't actually inflict Bone Chill. Okay, that sucked. Okay, maybe next time we don't take. I still think it's worth saving our spell slots until the Apostle's out. Once the Apostle's out, then we're gonna want. But God help me, that is a lot of damage. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 necromite. More than I can count. Okay, I guess this is just not accessible for me. Oh, that's fucking stupid. Alright. Cool. Much appreciated.
Here we go again.
Okay. I think what we're gonna do, since we do want to concentrate on something, we are gonna use Haste Potion here. Then we're gonna cast Class. No, maybe we'll cast Elemental Weapon on it. We're gonna cast Elemental Weapon. Let's check his resistances. pretty much anything. We're gonna want to go ahead and just put on fire to our weapon. Going for attack on him. Boom. And now we're immune to prone, so it doesn't matter. Alright. We just got to not get crit here. Okay, we're good. Should be able to talk him next turn. Oh shit. Well, that's bad. I've never seen him do that before. Oh fuck, that's bad. Oh fuck, that's so bad. Ooh, my health. What hit by the spellcaster? Okay, this is the spellcaster, so I'm not sure if that's all of these necromites or not. Probably is all the necromites. We'll see. They're still missing. Might just be only Ketheric. Yeah. Because they got a crit miss there, so it's probably only Ketheric. Okay, I got nothing to worry about that. Oh, goodness gracious, this fight is like 12 minutes in already on this fight, which is crazy long. I can promise you the rest of the fights throughout this campaign so far, they have not been long. This one is extremely drawn out because you have to be very, very careful. Yeah, we're gonna go for the boom attack just for extra damage. Okay, perfect. You cannot kill me, I am eternal! I am Myrkul, Lord of Bones, and you have slain my chosen. Yada yada. Oh shit, I hit. Oh, I accidentally hit spacebar there. Oh my god, I might have vented. Now we're gonna take a melee hit. Oh fuck, I trod. He's gonna miss. Alright, that was bad. That was really bad. We could have at least got one hit in, but that's okay. We really want to get to this side so that we have space to fight. Hopefully we don't get wiped in by the necromites. That'd be fucking so sad. Please don't let us go. Good so far. Fine. Chilling. We're chilling. Alright. Go over here. Holy cow, there's so many fucking enemies. Go over here. Booming Blade. Maybe we crit. That's fine. We get zapped. We lose concentration. That sucks. That fucking blows. Whatever. We get one more hit in. Actually, what I'm gonna do is over here. No longer bone chilled. What the fuck? Alright, I guess we have to throw it at our feet because it's bugged. Okay, good. Get the healing. Then let's bless on ourselves. Then we are going to pop a haste. Double check our actions are gone. Yep. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now we're hasted for 3 turns. Have to deal as much damage as we can. That's fine. He'll actually like kill his own ads through that ability, so want him to be spamming that. Yeah, this is fucking stressful. Really want to avoid getting crit. We've been pretty lucky so far. I mean, we protection from evil, so chances of us getting crit by necromites is astoundingly low. His for realsy just so low. So fucking low. It might be better. I think once he starts spamming Finger Death, we're just gonna run up to him in melee. We're just gonna hope he misses all his attacks, so that we can shield them. Alright. Perfect. Got 5 more turns of advantage. Really want to get some crits. We got 91% chance to hit. Like, that's fucking huge. There's no way I miss my attacks. Right, guys? Right, guys? Boom. 1 hit. Fucking ow. That hurt a lot. Boom. There's a crit. Boom. Okay, now we're looking at some decent damage here. And then we go for another boom. Okay, we missed. Somehow we missed. Crazy how we're missing that often. I feel like we're missing a lot more often. Good. Oh, have we not? Okay, that's where we're trolling. We are fucking hardcore. Okay, I should have Hexblade's Curse first. That might have made a difference. That's totally fine. For this turn, we're gonna go ahead and heal.
Just remember to have Hexblade. I think we should probably heal. Maybe we'll heal at Hexblade. That way it's more of our colony. It'd be so funny for them to set up those I think they're large, we can't reach that for some. Maybe Aylin has just been useless the entire fight. That's okay. That's okay. Some people we're the Shadow Monarch. We don't have an army right now, but we will once we get that free. So we are just chilling. Chilling and chilling. Yep, totally fine. Another miss. God help me, there's so many. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so many enemies. Alright. Going in. Big hit here. Big hit. Ooh. Fine. Another big hit. Ooh. Wow, that is so bad. That is killing this thing so slowly. Goodness gracious. Right. Go for another round. Oh, now he's casting Finger of Death. Oh boy. Now I think we stay in melee now that he's casting Finger of Death. He's just gonna focus on single target DPS. And hopefully he doesn't. I'm really hoping that he doesn't have Finger of Death point blank. Or healing crits because he goes down low. And the chance of hitting us is so fucking low, right? Actually, maybe he's going to. There's no way. No way we can crit in like one shot, right? We're gonna throw all our potions to fight, but that's totally fine. We're not gonna need superiors or haste once we get attack 3 because we're so strong. This is brutal though. Absolutely. I'm gonna get some water. Wait, that's what we do. I was grab water, still wait. Fucking necromancy. Fucking piece of shit necromancy. Hit me. Oh, I get up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What was it? Like 20. You're like 20 now. Alright. Heal yourself. Then, go in. Like swing big. Boom. Crit. First level smite in. That's fine. Boom. Crit. Not smites unless we build. Want to save our last first level slot for sure. Alright, that 1-3. That's pretty good. I think we can kill him in 2 turns. Probably 3 turns. Okay. Let's see what happens with melee. Right. He still spams Finger of Death point blank. Alright. And then probably goes in for melee attack now instead. No, he's still doing that. Okay. He's just spamming single target. Interesting. That's very interesting. This is gonna be long. Oh boy. I mean, you might go down if you hit like 2 crits here. You gotta pray. You gotta pray you'll get lucky enough to crit. It's crazy how he just knows like attacking the normal files. So I'm just gonna Finger of Death. That's fucking hitting for pretty good damage. Oh, fucking A. Alright. Go for a hit. That's fine. Going for another hit. Crit. We just smite, right? Oh. Yeah, I think so. We're just gonna smite now. That way we should be able to kill him next turn. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna throw a potion of superior healing at ourselves. Okay. Then we're gonna pop another potion of speed. Our last potion of speed. Okay, good. That's the save on it. Nice. So we didn't even take too much damage this turn, hopefully. Now we're chilling. Okay, hopefully we kill next round. 32 HP. I'm pretty sure I can do 32 HP with 3 attacks. Fucking Christ. This isn't really a particularly flashy fight, I admit. And we're not really able to do a whole lot when we only have 2 third-level spell slots and 3 first-level spell slots. We're really just sticking to the basics here. Tag and tag. Just punch him in the face, run away, make sure he can't heal, and then we heal up to counteract that. We actually out-sustain this motherfucker because he can't heal, which is hilarious. If he was able to heal, he'd be getting like 30, 40 HP per turn, and that would be way too hard to deal with. We'd have to have Great Weapon Master. That's alright. I'm alright with that. If it takes me 30 minutes to kill this dude on honor mode, that's fine. We only have to do this fight once.
Good God. Alright. I think we're good. Going for a big hit here. Hit. That's fine. It's funny because we're actually on our last turn of Bless in form of Artifice. So, like, holy shit, we're really lucky. Alright. Holy cow. Whew. A little bit stressful, but overall, still very much a controlled run, I think. We were able to handle that even after we trolled a little bit and kind of pressed spaced to skip dialogue on our turn and miss 2 attacks, or probably at least 1 attack. We don't care about your sob story, bro.
You have my soul, do what you must.
Alright. Now we just gotta take care of the Necromite. Easy peasy. Stress free, I'd say.
Oh, yes, very nice. time Aylin is still not doing. Oh, never mind. She's got him. Nice. Go, girl. Oh, you're back down. Come on. Nope. Think you're safe over there. I'm coming for you. Little fucking necromites think they're safe here? Oh, they might be. No, they're not. Bonk. Bonk. Fortunately, you get the win. Alright. And bonk. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Fight is complete. That was absolutely brutal, as you could probably tell. I'm going to fast forward through a lot of that. But that's the Apostle fight solo on honor mode in a nutshell, you know? In a fucking nutshell.